Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going over my top 10 best songs in video games, in my opinion, of course. So if you don't, so make sure to take this list with a grain of salt, because it is my opinion and it's just what I think are the best games in video games. And these will mainly go over some basic Nintendo titles, but it isn't all the great into Nintendo as you'll see. It's more related to how much, there's a lot of better songs out there, I will admit, but to what I've played to an extent. These are the songs from the games I've played. So let's get started. Number 10, Scribblenauts Unlimited, Capital City. Okay, I'm not sure you can hear that, but this is a great song, it really is. I love it. It was so good. Such a good song. Oh my word, wrong for a bit. This is the thing that plays when you enter the main city. So when you complete Edwin's house, you go into the main. This is spoilers, by the way. You go into the main city, and this is the music that plays, and it's so good. Now, Scribblenauts Unlimited had a brilliant soundtrack, and I absolutely loved all the music. But if I had to choose one, this would probably be my absolute favorite song. So I would say this is so good, and it's not as good as some of the other songs in this list, in my opinion. So that's number 10 for you. Let's get on. Number 9, Mario Kart 8 Sunshine Airport. For a track racing around an airport, Sunshine Airport's a pretty good track for Mario Kart 8 standards as well. The gliding, the anti-gravity, everything fits in really nicely, and I love the track. But not only do I love the track, I love the music that comes with it. It's such, a cool track. It definitely makes you feel like you're traveling through an airport. Kind of like this little airport ad you might see. And it's got this little air kind of music. It sounds really weird when I'm describing it. It sounds a bit on my head. But Mario Kart 8's a really nice game, and it's got brilliant music. And my favourite course, without the DLC of course, my favourite track was Sunshine Airport. Not only for the music, but because of its design. It was so unique and awesome. With DLC, yeah, it's Ribbon Road, but without DLC, this takes number 9 on my spot. Number 8, Fantasy Life, Dynamism and Battle. Hope I said that right. Fantasy Life, I love RPG games to pieces. So when I found Fantasy Life for the 3DS, I actually didn't know anything about it. All I knew was an RPG, and I picked it up and thought, hey, we'll play this for a bit. Automatically, I was ripped into the game by how awesome it was, how cool the story, how rich the storyline was, the diverse amount of characters you could choose from, and the weird taste in music. The music is cool and adds a lot of little, chibi vibe to it. It adds an anime but still a serious touch to it. And I don't know, it's what makes me love this game. It's so charming and cute, but it still keeps the serious end of the world feel to it. And I love that about it. So that's kind of why I'm not talking about much of it, but yeah, that's kind of why Dynamism and Battle or fighting takes number 8 on my list. Sorry if I'm not going too in depth with these. It's all about the music. Number 7. Injustice Gods Among Us main theme. Yeah, from the makers of Mortal Kombat. Pretty good game, and Injustice Gods Among Us, if you've seen my Let's Play, is like a DC fighting game. But although the great game of it, battling against DC fighters, heroes versus villains, what smashes it out of the park? It's soundtrack, probably. When you first turn on the game and you hear this soundtrack, it will blow your mind away. Just the coolness of the orchestra playing out in the background, this awesome soundtrack to give it to boot. Not only is this game freaking amazing, and it helped us achieve our Batman vs Superman dreams long before the actual movie came out, oh, what the hell? God damn it. It just blows my mind away. It's a great song, it's an awesome soundtrack, that's why it makes number 7 on this list. Now you've already seen it through my weird misfit of my mouse. Number 6, Sonic Colors Reach for the Stars. Now, I've never played Sonic Colors for the Wii. I've only played it for the DS. And while playing on that DS variation, I freaking love the game. It was the only time I could say that the DS may have been better than the console. But that's probably a lie, because the console's always better than the DS. But playing Sonic Colors, it made me feel like I loved this. The Chaos Emeralds, the lands, the wisps, everything about this game was awesome. The soundtrack was even better, and the fact that the DS actually has its own exclusive boss, the Nega Mother Wisp. This game is just so much fun to play. I would probably rate it my favourite Sonic game of all time, really. Because it's just so cool. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations, my two other favourite Sonic games, have nothing on this game. A lot of people might say, oh, the Wisps are in it, this is kind of stupid. It's a cool gimmick, but then they bring out other games and it's stupid. I like the ability of the Wisps. It gives Sonic a neatly, power-up other than your standard shield or speed shoes. And it really mixes up the gameplay in terms of variation. And for me, I feel like the Wisps were an awesome addition to the Sonic series. Not so much in recent games, Sonic Lost World, but for Sonic Colors, brilliant. And the soundtrack matches up just as well. Alright, number 5, my only Pokemon song, the Team Galactic Battle. Now this is the Commander Battle, not the actual, Team Galactic thing, but it's still such a nice soundtrack. Now, as I said, I love RPGs, and Pokemon's no exception, but my first real Pokemon game was Diamond and Pearl. And I would admit Generation 4 had the best music. And the best team, my favourite team. No, there's no Team Rocket here. There's no Team Blaze, whatever it is. Team Aqua. No, I'm going with Team Galactic. These guys had a brilliant setup. And the fact that they were, aiming to liberate Pokemon. It's like they were on the Pokemon's good side. And then you're still stopping them because they do it in a way that makes them still an evil team. So, to free Pokemon from humans sounds awesome, but it's they're still doing it in a way that still makes them an evil team. And the idea with an evil team having a kind of good way is awesome. Team Galactic's a brilliant team. And along with that is Diamond version had, as I said, brilliant ass music. The Galactic Battle sounds awesome. And whenever I'm thinking of a fight scene, this just comes in my head, and it's so good. And that's why, I guess, hits number 5 on this list. Number 4, Super Smash Bros. Mega Man 2 medley. Alright, Mega Man 2 was an epic game. I loved the Super Smash Bros. Thing. I love Mega Man 2. I was going to include the original one, but I couldn't really get a good, taste of it. The Smash Bros. Remix, however, really shows you that Mega Man's a freaking epic game and deserves more nature than what it does. Also, Nintendo treating their IP, other companies' IPs better than they are, so maybe Nintendo should own them. But still, this is an awesome soundtrack, and I love it to pieces. And it captures the Mega Man vibe perfectly. So, as we're about to hit the top 3, I'm going to leave that at number 4. Number 3, Undertale, Megalovania. Remember when I said Team Galactic was the first real battle theme that came into my head? I lied. Undertale is a freaking epic game, and I love it to pieces with Sans, Toriel, Undyne, Frisk, Chakara, all the different, extra pieces, and this is a battle theme to remember. When you choose there's a pacifist and there's a genocide route. When you choose a genocide route, you get to face Sans, and this is the music loop you listen to. I love it. It's such a good track. I wouldn't say it's the best in the game, there's a lot which are way better, but to a certain extent, yeah, this hits number 3, and it deserves this spot, because it's such a good music track. I love it to pieces. So all I can say is, Undertale did a brilliant job, Toby Fox did an awesome job, and it deserves number 3. Number 2, Sonic Generations Rooftop Run Act 1. It's funny because only later I said Sonic Colors is my favorite game. Yeah, as I was saying, Sonic Generations is better in my soundtrack list, but not good in my gameplay list. Yes, it's an awesome game, but I find its soundtrack to be way better. The remakes of all the different classic songs really kind of brings it up, and the remix of modern tastes and stuff, it's really cool. But my absolute favourite was playing this classic Sonic and racing through the Rooftop Run stage. Now, I'll admit, I love Sonic Unleashed. It was such a good game, and Sonic Generations remix of Rooftop Run was awesome. I loved running through it, I loved playing through it, I loved absolutely decimating it. So, yeah, I love this soundtrack, compared to any parts of the game. Yes, Sonic Generations. Let's see the sequel. And at number 1, Paper Mario Star Spirits theme. Screw everything, screw life, this game is awesome. I love Paper Mario, especially for the 64, especially for everything. It's such a good game, and the soundtrack, oh, even better. The soundtrack of Paper Mario is like awesome. It keeps you on your toes, it gives you a cool vibe that this is happening, and it's wicked amazing. Like, the Star Spirits theme is my absolute favourite song in any kind of video gaming, because it's just like, you've done it, you've won, or like, we need your help us. It's an awesome theme song. I love it to pieces. It's an epic. If anyone wants to go against me, anyone wants to go against me. It's their job, but I can't wait for Color Splash. And frankly, I'm just bought Paper Jam Bros. Paper Mario is an awesome, excellent game. Nintendo did an awesome job keeping the series alive, and they've given us some great songs over the years, and in my opinion, this is the best one of them all. Because nothing gets better than Paper Mario. So did you agree with my list? If you didn't, that's fine. You can post your own, what you think is your favourite songs down in the comment section below. But just remember, this is my favourite theme, and it's so good. So if you don't agree with... have you agreed with my list? Yes or no? Write anything in the comments section below. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you all in my next recording. See you guys in the next video.